Ah, hello, hello. Welcome to today's lesson on mastering the multiplication table. In this about 20-minute season, we'll explore fun and easy methods to help your child learn and remember multiplication table. I will introduce one of the methods, the so-called way to make a table, by which a child can be taught the multiplication table. Anyway, I can try to teach this to my 10 years old daughter who has not been able to learn this table so far. And I hope that this method will help her and others learn the multiplication table. Okay, let's start. We offer such a table. It's such a simple table. Numbers from 1 to 10 are written horizontally and vertically. Let's start by multiplying by 1. When we multiply any number by 1, we get the same number. No matter what number we multiply by 1, we'll still get the same number. Multiplying 1 by 1 is 1. Multiplying 1 by 2 is 2. Multiplying by 3 is 3. Multiplying by 4 is 4, etc. Let's continue with the well-known product. Twice 2 is 4. Write it in the horizontal box that intersects second and horizontally and second vertically. Now let's multiply 2 by 3. This is also very easy. Let's multiply the same 3 by 2. For example, if we take 3 balls and added 3 more balls, we get 6. Let's continue from simply. Let's continue by multiplying by 10. Multiplying any number by 10 is as simple as adding a 0 to the end. So 2 times 10 is 20, 3 times 10 is 30, and so on. Let's continue like this and write 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. In this way, we can multiply even larger numbers by 10. If we multiply 1000 by 10, it will be 10,000. If we multiply 1600 by 10, it will be 16,000, and so on. Now let's dive into a cool trick for multiplying by 9 using fingers. When multiplying by 9, we will focus on the fingers. For instance, to multiply 3 by 9, bend the third finger, count fingers on the left, they are 2, and on the right, they are 7. So 3 times 9 is 27. The method works only for 9. Now let's multiply 7 by 9. Bend the 7th finger from the left, count fingers on the left, there are 6 fingers, and to the right 3. This means that 6 times 9 is 63. Of course, if we multiply 5 by 9, we will count the number of fingers on the left from bended 5th finger. There are 4 and 5 on the right. It means 9 times 5 is 45. And so, if we multiply 8 by 9, count fingers on the left. There will be 7 and 2 fingers on the right. That is 17 too. And so, if we multiply 9 by 9, we will not count the 9th finger, and on the left we will have 8 finger and 1 on the right. 81. This is how to multiply by 9 with your fingers. We will now enter the obtained results in the table. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 63. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 9 is 81. And 9 times 10 is 80. Of course, but we have already written it to you. Look, we have already written it. 9 times 10 equal 19. It's no need to write this anymore. You know, if we divide this table on the diagonal and will fill it in half, it is enough to have the multiplication table written as full. The rest of the second half will be a mirror image of the first half. We can fold it diagonally and the numbers will line up exactly like a mirror. Now let's look at what else characterizes multiplication by 9. 2 times 9 equal 18. And 9 times 9 equal 81. 3 times 9 equal 27. And 8 times 9 is 72. 4 times 9 is 36. And 7 times 9 is 63. 4 times 9 is 45. And 6 times 9 is 54. You see, the numbers are reversed. 1 and 8 and 8 and 1, 2 and 7 and 7 and 2, 3 and 6 and 6 and 3, 4 and 5 and 5 and 4. It has such an interesting feature. It has such an interesting feature. Also note that sum of the numbers is always equal to 9. 1 plus 8 is 9, 2 plus 7 equal 9, 3 plus 8, 6 equal 9. That the sum of the numbers is always equal to 9. 4 plus 5 also equal 9. The rest are written upside down, and the sum of the digits will always be 9. Well, let's now turn our attention to the diagonals. Observe what numbers are written in the diagonal boxes. The first is 2, multiplied by 2. We know this 4. Then 3 is multiplied by 3. Here 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Let's add another 3 and we will get 9. Then comes 4 times 4. What will be equal to? Let's first say 4 times 2. This is the same as twice 4. 4 and 4 will be 8. Now let's look at multiplication by 2. We can use a ruler for this. Look through it. There is something interesting. If we multiply 1 by 1, it is 1. If we multiply 2 by 1, it is 2, right? Now let's take 2 twice. Let's move 2 units forward on the ruler. That will be 4. Now multiply 2 by 3. Move 2 more units. And that will be 6. 4 times 2 will be 8. 5 times 2 will be 10. 12, 14, 16, 18, and finally 20. Like you see, multiplying by 2 can be done very easily with the help of a ruler. The number we are multiplying by 2 must be shifted from 2 by the same number of divisions. Enter our obtained values in the table. Now let's go back to multiplying by 3. Let's see what 3 times 4 will equal. 2 times 4 is 8, and if we added another 4, it should be 12. Here we can also use a ruler. Without a doubt, 3 will be added every time. Here is 9, 12, then 3 will be added to 15. Here it is also very easy to cross the road. The number obtained as a result of multiplying by 5 will end with 8, 5, or 0. Here we will have 15. Of course, 1 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 3 is 15. Let's continue, okay? 4 times 5 will be 20. Here, if 5 times 5 here has already coincided with the diagonal, it will be 25. Now let's look at it, shall we? 5 times 2, 5 times 3, 5 times 4. We wrote that. 5 times 5 is, let's see how much 5 times 6 will be. It will be 30. Of course, 5 times 7 is 35, and 5 times 8 is 40. Now that we are left on the diagonal, how much is 4 times 4? 4 times 3 is 12, and if we added 4 more, it will be 16. Next, on the diagonal here, let's multiply 6 by 6. 6 times 6. How much will it be? 5 times 6 is 30. Another 6, and it will be 66. Here again, let's see how 6 times 3 will be relatively difficult. 3 times 6 is memorable, but not so much. We know that twice 6 is 12. Let's add the 6 and we get 18. And one more thing, if we subtract 6 from 30, or if we add the 6 to 18, what should we do? 24 will be. And here in this box we can write 24. And now we still have to fill in this here. 7 times 2 is 14, and if we add another 7, we will get 21. And now 4 times 7, or 7 times 7 times 4 would certainly be 28. What is left here now? Look, twice 8 is 16, and 3 times 8 is what? Or 4 times 8 is what? 5 times 8 is 40. 4 times 8 will be 8 less than 40. 32. Let's write it down as 4 times 8 is the same as 8 times 4 is 32. Here now, 3 times 8 will be equal to what? Either 8 should be subtracted from 32 or 8 should be added to 16. In both cases, it will be 24. And we have a few boxes left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 5 boxes left. What should we do? Even if we continue with 8, 40, and 8, it will be 48. That is 8 times 6, as we said, is 48. In my opinion, in the most one of the most difficult multiplication table, there must be 7 times 8. How much is it? Or how much is 8 times 7? Let's add the 1 8 times 7 times 8 to 48, and that 56. It is better to remember that 7 times 8 or 8 times 7 is always 56. Remember that this is a difficult moment for one field in the multiplication table. The rest is relatively easy to calculate. Now we have to fill these boxes. Let's see what 8 times 8 is equal to. 8 times 8 is 64. Let's write this down, and here we now have 7 times 7. Let's first fill the previous row with 7 times 6 or 8 times 7. 8 times 7 is 56. Yes, and if we add the 7 more, it will be 42. 35. 5 times 7 is 35. And if we add 7 more, it will be 42. It would be 42. 36 or 6 times 6. Now, if we add it to 6, we will have 7 times 6 or 42. And now, if we add another 7 to 42, we'll get 49. Thus, 7 times 7 is 49. And here is our table. The multiplication table is filled. The second part of the table, which we have not filled in, is a mirror image of the first part. For example, 2 times 3 and 3 times 2 are both equal to 6, and etc. In just 20 minutes, we have learned how to master the multiplication table from 1 to 10. Use the diagonal trick, finger multiplication for 9, and visual aids like the roller to make learn fun and engaging. Encourage your child to practice regularly, and they will become multiplication masters in no time. Thank you for joining us in the multiplication adventure. Learning this multiplication table can be exciting and easy with the right methods. Good luck to you.